She's weird. Don't listen to it.
Dear Leisha, yes, I'm wearing a corset, don't judge me. You know how when you've been sick for a while, it takes you a couple of days to notice the microdots of dried snot sprayed all over your keyboard and computer screen? I'm trying to be relatable. It doesn't seem to be off to a good start. It is time for another video, also known as the Count the Copyright Infringements game. How are you? By the way, the soap smells really nice. Get it? I hope you enjoyed poking fun at my last few weeks in uni. I'm glad you found it amusing. I was exhausted, extremely stressed and taking life far too seriously, which culminated in a couple of kinda darkish moments. But I countered them by listening to something silly, amusing, and just plain daft, and my weapon of choice was One Direction. Given my previous history of dark moments, I would have thought you'd be proud of me rather than disappointed, as you say. But nope. I was gonna make a bad taste joke about depression. Maybe we could make another channel for that. But seriously, don't worry about me because now I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm hungry. Not a little thing to point out, I never actually asked you for dating advice. I was just sharing with you my awkward situation earlier this year when I reckon I had a crush on this guy named I've gotten over that one now. No, it was not university and it made me like that. But getting out of the house and leaving home did help. Hint hint. As for childhood memories, there was that time I dropped a large boulder on your hand. That was awkward. I remember you, Dad, and I would run around the paddocks in the evenings dressed in ghillie suits with plastic MP5s learning how to snipe each other. Skills for life. The other day we went to the eco store, which is sort of like the recycling centre in Nelson, and I got this. I don't know what it is, what it does, what it's for, but it's awesome! I suppose I should be asking you some generic questions here as well, so what are your 3 favourite smells? Leisha, last week you challenged me to 7 Justin Bieber songs in 7 days. I documented my rapid descent into madness and I thought you might like to see some highlights. Victim impact statement, so to speak. Swag, swag, swag on you. And I'ma be your one guy. You'll be my number 1 girl. Thanks for clarifying. Is a beauty and a beast. As long as you love me, I will never say never. What kind of cruel, heartless, sadistic monster would come up with a challenge like that? This calls for revenge. In 30 seconds of video time, I want you to, as accurately as humanly possible, tell me about your week using only the lyrics to Kanye West songs. You must include your mood, what the weather's been like, your current occupation, favourite mode of transportation, an introspective rambling or two, basically anything that you can feel can effectively communicate your week that you've had. Alternatively, if this sounds a bit much to ask, you could simply watch as much salad fingers as you can handle and we'll call it even. I struggle. Why do you keep bringing that up? Basically, this is the time of year sort of between, yay, exams are finished, and results. It's mainly me freaking out about getting into second year law because there's so many people down here and in Nelson that have been so encouraging and supportive and basically bending over backwards to help me in any way I need it. And I kind of feel like if I don't get in, I'd be letting them down a bit. I could go on about that all day, and that's why I didn't mention it in the last video, just because this is supposed to be just silly and entertaining. So I should probably stick something up my nose or something. I had a bit of a creative frenzy after I finally realised I've got my brain back. So I made this necklace. This is a cute little bracelet I made with a friend. Books out of an old history book. It catches the light when there's light outside, which there's not at the moment. Leisha, you have a week. It's okay, I'm fine, it's just makeup.